Welcome to SOAS. This presentation will help you navigate on the new maze pages and answer the following questions. How do I pay a vendor? How do I transfer funds? And how do I make a purchase request? Before we begin the process and log on to maze pages, consider whether or not you are an authorized signer for your group. Only an authorized signer can create a purchase request. Now, as an authorized signer, we will go to mazepages.umich.edu and log on.
Now you are logged on to Maze Pages and should be on the home screen. First, click on Organizations and go down to the search. Begin typing your organization's name. As you see, when you start typing, the names start to populate. When you see your group, select it and then click Go. You are now on your group's home page. From here you will want to select the Finance link, which is located in the left-hand column of your screen. Once the Finance section, click the Create Purchase Request button located near the top of the page. Complete each field under the Request Details heading with the most appropriate information regarding your request. The subject portion is the description of what the funds were used for. Description. This field is mandatory and the information is very important. Do your best to describe the expense you are paying. Remember, there is no wrong description. Just do your best. The request amount must be less than or equal to the amount listed on the invoice or receipts. Then choose an account from which you would like to draw the funds, checking your available balance to be sure that there is money to complete the request. The last step of this section is the category section, where you will choose which code is most appropriate for your payment. Again, do your best. Move on to the payee information section and fill out completely and accurately the full name and address of the payee. The address is required even if you would like to pick up the payment from the office, due to SOAS's policy that if a check remains in our office for more than 2 weeks, it must be mailed. The last section is additional information. You will select what type of payment you are making, a reimbursement, vendor payment, or transfer. Mark the box to confirm that you are not creating a payment to yourself or a family member. In the case of a transfer, enter in the name and short code of the group or department to which you would like the transfer. If you fail to provide this information, your payment cannot be processed. Indicate whether you want the payment mailed or picked up. In the case of pickup, either an authorized signer of your group or the payee can come in and get their check from our office, providing they have a picture ID with them. Once you have filled out each field appropriately, click the Submit button at the bottom of the page. If you were requesting a transfer, the rest is taken care of by our office. You can check on the status of the transfer in the Finance section of your group's page.
After submitting the purchase request in Maze Pages, reimbursement and vendor payments will require you to come to our office located in the Michigan Union second floor mezzanine level to submit receipts or required paperwork in order for your request to be processed. For payments to reimburse an individual, you must bring in the actual receipts and any other accompanying record of purchase. The receipts must be original, no photocopies will be accepted, and must not be for the purchase of alcohol, tobacco, firearms, parking violations, gas, fuel, and services rendered, and must have a clear record of payment indicating on the receipt, examples being the last digits of a credit card number or a paid receipt showing cash tendered. In the case of a vendor payment, you must come into our office with the invoice from the company and a W-9 completed by that company if they are not already in our system. Once you have submitted the appropriate paperwork, our office will initiate the creation of a check for the payee. Your check will be ready to be mailed or picked up within 2 business days of your visit. The exception to the 2 business day turnaround is if the vendor you are paying is new or not currently in our system. In cases like that, it could take longer to process. On behalf of SOAS and the University Unions, we thank you for tuning in. We hope you have found this instructional video helpful in regards to managing your student group's account. SOAS staff is always available to answer any further questions. You can contact us through email at soas.umich.edu or by phone at 734-763-5767. Good luck and see you soon.